Today we kick off our monthly public service spotlight brought to you by the American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees. Joining us to celebrate National Nurses Week is Jenny Reese, a licensed practical nurse at Springfield Hospital Center and a proud member. Welcome.
Thank you for having me here
I'm
today.
happy to have you here. So, when we think of essential workers, of course, nurses are at the top of the list. So tell us exactly what you do.
So my work primarily focuses on psychiatric care. We provide care for patients going through the justice system. So they come to us for treatment for rehabilitation. Unfortunately, there's still a huge stigma associated with mental illness. Personally, I see myself as a huge advocate for mental wellness and for my patients. When they're admitted, they are in crisis, and it is our job to get them to a point that they are safe and ready to re-enter the community. I'd have to say that one of the most rewarding parts of my job is helping my patients restore the bridges that they burned with their support system that they need to thrive. And that's ultimately what's kept me at Springfield for over 14 years now.
Oh, wow. That's really beautiful and powerful and very meaningful work that you do. Talk about what a typical day looks like.
Every day is different working in psych. You never know what you're walking into.
Right.
However, the one constant as a licensed practical nurse is that I am the assigned medication nurse. So I prepare and administer medications for about 25 patients on a unit. And with that comes a lot of education, talking with the patient and family about potential side effects associated with the various drugs they may be on. If a patient is a diabetic, for instance, I teach them how to monitor their glucose and even administer their own insulin if and when they're ready to do so. Part of our holistic approach is making sure that our patients have the resources and the support when they're ready to rejoin the community. Because unfortunately, a lot of them don't have homes to go home to. They will go to housing programs, so we work hand in hand with members of our treatment team, especially our social workers, to see that upon discharge, they do have the support and resources in the community, that they are safe, and in turn that makes our community safe. That's why we're huge advocates for preserving Medicaid. Rural hospitals like mine, Springfield Hospital Center, we rely on Medicaid disproportionate share hospital funding for basic operations. It provides the essential medications for our patients when they're going through some of the most difficult times in their lives. And it also provides the tools necessary for nurses like myself to provide the best quality patient care that we can.
And you're seeing this firsthand as a nurse, and I know that that's part of the reason why it's so important for you to be a part of this union, correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah, tell me more about that.
I am a very proud AFL-CIO member. Our AFL-CIO family at our hospital is made up of public service workers from all different disciplines. We have our maintenance, our food and building service workers, transportation, office service clerks, security. I don't want to leave anybody out because we all work together to see that the facility runs 24/7. And we're all part of the same AFL-CIO family, which is so very special because it helps us break down potential barriers between departments to create a pleasant work environment. And that transpires over to benefit our patients throughout their hospitalization.
Absolutely. And you said you've been there, was it 14 years?
14 years.
14 years. So again, that's something else you've seen firsthand. It's sort of that collaborative spirit that you have by way of the union, right?
Yes.
All right. So for people who are thinking about entering the nursing field, do you have any advice for them?
I am fortunate enough that I get to meet all of my new coworkers coming through new employee orientation with AFL-CIO. I do go to various job fairs around the Baltimore metro area as well to talk with possible new state employees about the various work that we do and how rewarding it can be. I do try to emphasize that you are not alone, and that's never more clear than when you are a part of our AFL-CIO family. And that I don't really think that our new employees understand that when you come to work at Springfield, you have hundreds of coworkers that have your back, and they want to see you succeed. And that's another reason why I've been there for all these years, because we truly do look out for one another.
You really are a team.
We are.
All right, Jenny, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us about the work that you do and being such a strong advocate for your patients. We appreciate you being here. And of course, you can learn more about essential members like Jenny at afsme.org/union. We'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.